Between, I want to say, first and third grade, I was on my elementary school's reduced lunch plan for low-income households. I'm not exactly sure how the program worked. I just knew that some kids paid cash for lunch, and some kids, myself included, didn't have to pull out any money. The first time I felt the sting of being a, quote, reduced lunch kid, end quote, I went through the line as I normally would, the lunch line. Got to the register with my lunch tray and my food. The lunch lady looks at a list, then takes my tray away. And she told me that my mom needs to either call the office or give me cash. I'm still confused. I was in first grade. I stood to the side, out of the way as instructed by the lunch lady, and waited for her to briefly walk away and come back, maybe like a minute later. When she did come back, she had my same tray, except now it had a single plate of peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a styrofoam cup that I would learn was full of water. I sat down with my tray at the table and looked around, and I was the only person not eating our school's Friday special, which was called Mexican pizza, but it wasn't anything Mexican. But we all loved it. You know, everybody was either eating that or they had a packed lunch. And my face grew hot and I felt like everybody was looking at me and my stomach was turning. I couldn't eat. So I ended up just being hungry for the rest of that day. And this was in first grade. You know, I was 6. It's my earliest memory of feeling any anxiety, you know, and as an adult, just for reference, as an adult, I have severe anxiety. I'm not saying that's the only cause, but that's just my very first memory. And it was definitely the first time that I ever felt othered. It was definitely traumatic. And lunch was $1.10, by the way.